All right, what's up, fam? We're back online. So, I'm new to streaming, but I was getting some sort of notification that the quality was bad and can't be having my giant fan base see a low quality stream. However, I was in the middle of going through all the full out shinies I got. So, quick summary is the first full out shiny I got was in Pokemon Platinum during a Nuzlocke, which I actually beat Pokemon Platinum. That was like my first attempt, and I got a shiny Graveler, which I evolved into a Golem, and that was a pretty awesome experience. Just like I hadn't gotten one my entire life, and then like at age of I must have been 28 or 9 at the time, finally got a full out shiny in Platinum, so that was sick. And it had self-destruct, which was horrifying, but fortunately I had a damn Quagsire in my party, so pretty low stress overall. I was able to switch him in. And then the next one I got was this past winter, right around Christmas time. At like 2 a.m. I ended up getting a shiny Clang, or Clink, whatever it's called. First one, old baby gear. And yeah, I got that shiny. Must have been, yeah, this past Christmas. That was a pretty sweet one to get. And then since then, I've been watching. I don't know if you guys have heard of Rootmaster. Um, I think it's like Brosidon or something. His YouTube channel. He's got a great channel, but he's been doing this insane run where he's trying to basically do everything you can on a route and catch every shiny Pokemon on the route before you advance to the next one. So that is far more than I would ever want to do. But that kind of inspired me to do a shiny, do some full out shiny hunting because I've never really done any full out shiny hunting. When I was younger, it sounded painful and awful, but I find that, throw something on the TV, rip some resets, and it's a pretty good time. So I did my first full out hunt playing Pokemon Heart Gold, no, sorry, Soul Silver, and that was I think I did like 400, 500 resets, so like 1,200 encounters, and I'm getting the shiny uh, Chikorita. I was actually hoping for pretty much anything but that, but it's what I got, and I love my shiny Chikorita. It's a Meganium now. I actually posted a short on the um, of the shiny Meganium, so that was pretty sweet. But literally like 20 encounters after that, I was up in Dark Cave and ran into a shiny Geodude. So that was insane. Getting like, it was on my birthday and I got the shiny Chikorita, so that was pretty electric. Sent a video over to my buddies Dusty Go Goat and Bedford's Best on YouTube, and that was a pretty awesome, little birthday gift. But then I also, I had to name it Regalo because that's gift in Spanish, and I'm trying to learn some Spanish. My fiance, her mom is from Peru, but basically her entire mom's side of the family speaks Spanish, and I don't know anything, so I'm in the process of learning a little. I've been doing Duolingo almost every day, so one day I can yo hablo español. That's the goal. I just want to at least understand them and be able to communicate some things to her family. We went to Peru a couple months back, and over the like week and a half we were there, I definitely started understanding Spanish a bit better. But I just need to get a bit better than that. So, anyways, got my shiny Chikorita on my birthday. A few days later, found the full out shiny Geodude, which was insane. And then to prove my namesake for the channel, I had traded in so I picked up a copy of Heart Gold in Japanese and traded over a Ditto. So I did a little speed run to Goldenrod, and then I did the Masuda method in Soul Silver, so I get my third shiny. And it took, how many eggs did I do? I got the counter on my phone. It must have been like, I was, I can't even remember. But yeah, I was, I think it's 1 in 1600 odds, and I did 511 eggs. And that took like maybe 25 hours. I was like not ready to give up, but I was like the possibility of giving up on that shiny Lady Bell hunt had opened up, but then I was actually on a work call that I was not. It was like a late one. I had to get on calls with China every now and then, but like I was doing some resets while I was half listening to a call, and then I got the shiny Ladybug. It was so exciting. But after that, I was like planning out, trying to get a full team of shinies. You get the shiny Gyarados, which is the low-hanging fruit, so I only needed 2 more. After that Masuda hunt, I was like, no way. That was enough for me. I, I really like. It's fun to have that chase, but I think I might start doing some more hunts around. This error again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This is confusing. Maybe I'm gonna save and try to maybe get some better settings on this thing. The 3DS is less than ideal. I might need to think of a new hunt to do or a new run to do. I don't know exactly. Like I'm just doing this because I got my 3DS set up with NTR. It's a homebrew DS. Did it myself. Highly recommend it. Obviously, you need to be able to buy one, but you can get so many games on there. You can emulators on there. You can basically play like everything from 3DS and before on there. I even got the original Fallout game on it for the PC, and like it works because like the mouse cursor you can use is you can use your little stylus on the 3DS, and it's really cool. I didn't dive into it too much, but I had a lot of fun with it. Just like setting it up. I'm a tinkerer. I like to set things up, but and then I barely end up actually playing the game. Back in the day, I used to mod Oblivion, which is one of my favorite games of all time. But all right, we're still not at the crit. This little Lotus is gonna be my goat. Bold nature, but yeah, highly recommend it. I have so many games I want to play on the 3DS, but I just like never got. I end up playing the games I've played a million times again. Usually a Bethesda game or a Pokemon game, but I do got to finish my run of Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I actually would be streaming that, but unfortunately, while I can stream on my 3DS, I can't do it using. I can't do it using my any DS games, which is a little frustrating because like that's what I'm playing right now. That's what I'm excited about, and I'm excited about I've wanted to play another playthrough of Y, but really where my brain is invested is on the my brain is invested in my Soul Silver playthrough right now, and like I'm kind of getting the itch for something else. I don't know what it's gonna be. I might rip something on my Xbox. I've been wanting to play Expedition 33, but it's like it's a game that I feel like requires my full attention, and like what I prefer to play most now are games I can play on in handheld mode, and I love sitting down and getting immersed in a big console or PC RPG, but just I think it's a little bit easier to play a handheld. I can still be present with my fiance Natalie, and we can watch a TV show together while I do resets for a shiny, or she throws on Bridgerton, which I pretend to not be that interested in, and then I ask a million questions halfway through the episode when I'm like, what's going on? And I love the drama. We all do. Lotus level 10. Let's go. Lucky Chant. That might be useful. Just send those a lead. Oh, we got a lot of level ups here. Okay, so double slap. Do I want double slap? I feel like no. I mean, yeah, let's just get rid of tackle because we got quick attack. And the multi-turn element might make. Oh, but it's 50. Yeah, no, we're yeah, we're keeping tackle. I didn't realize it did more damage in this game. Alrighty. Have not been challenged by a battle yet. I do need to get some heals though. Oh, I need some potions. Well, we're getting some money right now, but let's go back. Roller bait back. I need a heal. I am excited to, you know, first off I need to beat Soul Silver, but I got a couple, like, I've been really itching to play some, I've been really looking to play some, oh jeez, I cannot. There's a lag based on what I see on the DS versus my screen, so it's a little tricky. I've been thinking about a playthrough of Diamond. I don't know why. I know that Platinum's the best version of it, but the first version I played was Diamond, and obviously that was definitely my first Gen 4 game, and it did so many cool things. It was also in 7th grade, unfortunately at the time of my life when I started to hide the fact that I played Pokemon, but we all know how it is. It's embarrassing in middle school and high school to admit it. By senior year, though, I'd thrown that all away. Me and my cousin and my buddy from high school just embraced it. Yeah, and then my buddy Tim, we were all playing Gen 5 senior year shamelessly. And, you know, what a great, you know, Gen 5 is like, it does so many things well. And I feel like it is the first gen where I was like no longer embarrassed because like everybody loved it when we were all like, you know, in grade school. But then even like once you get in 4th, 5th grade, then it starts becoming something you're embarrassed about. And then now I'm just don't care at all. But ooh, what do we got here? Anything good? Combi. So far, I'm very glad I got this. My Lotus, my Flabebe. That was such an insane pull. Just like obviously it's superficial, but it's just so sick that I got the rarest flower form of it. I can't believe it took me so long to get it the last time. I played through like the first 2 gyms a couple months back, maybe like last year sometime, so it wasn't that recent. But it took me so long to find the white flower one. Probably 4 or 5 hours, like well over 100 encounters. I think it's 1% encounter rate to get the white flower, and got it very easily this time around. Yeah, let me start a poll. I need to decide which Kanto starter I'm gonna pick. We got, you know, it's an all-time question. We got Boba Green, Red, and Squirt Boy. got their official official names as the options. So let me know, chat. I chose Fennekin, so I really wouldn't want to do a Charmander. A little basic too. I mean, it does get 2 megas, which is pretty cool, but I don't even know if you can use them during the main game here. Alright. Pikachu next. But yeah, I mean, Squirtle would be cool, and then I could replace the blue monkey that I can't think of the name of. Do I have a grass Pokemon right now? I don't think I have any grass. So Bulbasaur would actually be a pretty cool one. Definitely in play. Alright. So far, Flabébé is a beast. I'm excited to evolve it. I think I need a shiny stone to get gorgeous. Just making sure that my poll was working, but as the stream owner, it does not let you vote on your own poll, which is a little sad. Alright. Okay, so far there's been 0 challenge to this run, or this route at all, which is okay, but I'd like to be a little challenged. I'm not super focused. You know, I like Nuzlocke, but like dialing in, like, it feels kind of tough. Honestly, I might give a try to. I might rip a Nuzlocke on my Iron Thor. I think I might stream a little better, but at that point I might as well just set up an emulator on the PC. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with any shenanigans with the poison type. I might know poison sting, so honestly, I mean Fenway. Let's just get the starter. Some shine. I think we might get an evolution this battle. Everything goes well. Alright. Alright, and remember, we don't want any X4 shenanigans. Wow. That's all it did? Jesus. I thought it's a special attacker too. That's crazy. Badu is a tank apparently. Alright, well, that was slightly more difficult than I thought it would be. But, wow. This route's such a joke. I mean, I guess the first route with actual. No, well, you can go through the forest before this. I'd expect a little more challenge. Give me somebody to be scared of. It's that Pikachu trainer, if you picked the water starter, might have given you some trouble, but no, there's nothing here. Alright, maybe this is our last chance. Maybe this will be somewhat challenging. One thing I do like about this game is the what's it called? Yeah, I like how they give you the early Snorlax, like obviously a little bit of a basic pick, but I don't know. I think it's a fair criticism with just how much this game does the Gen 1 pandering. I mean, I'm a Gen 1 guy. That's where I started. But, you know, part of me thinks it's like, it is the OG, like, of course it's going to be the main monsters that they highlight. I think as long as they give some shine to other generations with each one, but it's always going to be tilted towards Kanto. I mean, it should be. Like, It's like telling Disney not to lean into Mickey Mouse when it's just the most famous character IP that they have. And it's just silly to say they should do otherwise. But I like the Snorlax in this game. I think that's pandering I like. They should have sleeping Snorlaxes in the way in more games. Unless they have another, I mean, maybe a Komala, but Komala isn't good enough. Like, maybe they give Komala an evolution, put that in the way. Maybe you need to, like, climb a tree. In 4-Tree City, you can't get up to it. It's not a Kecleon in the way, it's a Komala just hugging the ladder and you have to battle it. Yeah. Komala getting a Mega would be pretty interesting, I think. Alright, do we want Furry Swipes here? I don't think we do. I think it's a special attacker. Furry Swipes is the most annoying. When are you ever taking that move? Like, give me the attack drop, give me the defense drop and Leer. Lick paralyzes. Like, Furry Swipes, I'll take Tackle. I'll take Bubble over Furry Swipes. It's so bad. Alright. So we're not doing this. Sorry, I gotta look down at the actual DS screen because the lag messes me up whenever I'm looking at the screen. I never know what screen I'm actually on. Alright, we effectively did not learn Furry Swipes. Alright, we got some money now, so I'm kind of excited to buy some potions. I've been a little nervous that because I'm not super focused on stream, so I feel like I'm prone to making some errors right now, but let's see. Oh, I found a hidden item. I didn't even know that was there. Lucky find. One thing I'm really excited to try is Pokemon Y Legacy. Smith Place is working on. That sounds interesting, because I think my main, like I was saying, my main issue with this is just like I get encounter paralysis playing through this game. There's so many cool, good encounters. Like you have, you know, you might have a normal type, a Bunnelby that you're excited about using, and then it just hands you a Snorlax. It's just a better version of it. It's just hard to ignore all those great encounters that they give you. All right, we're gonna heal up. My Lotus. All right, yeah, Lotus is gonna be a core team member here. We need to make sure that she survives. All right, we got one more battle up there. Let's go do that before we advance here. We might call it. Yeah, we might call it after we get to Castelia, but you know what? We're gonna stop once we have the option to choose the Kanto starter because I need to get some feedback from the people. I might post a poll and try to get some buzz on the actual channels of post to see who I should choose. Hype up the stream a little bit. But yeah, please, if you're enjoying, like, subscribe. Ooh, all right, dead to crit. If it's a high roll, let's get Goddard some shine. We need to get Bidoof in the mix here. All my homies love Bidoof. And naturally, I lean into the memes. Goddard was named intentionally. God in disguise. God. Yeah, honestly, like, Bidoof, the meme is like, it's a little overdone now. Like, I don't think it's like that funny anymore. However, I do think it is a legitimately good Route 1 rodent. Rattata is like cool, nostalgic, but I'm never really using one. I used one in a Crystal Nuzlocke that I was working on a couple months back. I just wanted to have it available for Morty because you can just use Bite with Raticate and win that. But basically, his entire team can't do anything to unless the Gengar can put you to sleep and use Dream Eater on you. But basically, if you play it right, there's you're not losing that battle. They just stack multiple normal types, and it's really hard to lose. Oh, nice, we got some honey. What does honey do in this game? There's no trees. Honey trees, pretty iconic mechanic of Gen 4, despite it just overall kind of actually sucking to effectively use, but I think it's fun. Anytime you like, I like the time-based events. That's one thing that, as I've been playing through Soul Silver again, it's my first time playing through it since my junior year of college, and I think the time-based events really make the game world like it does achieves world building that I think is really fun and enjoyable because I feel like when I play, Leaf Green's probably my favorite game, but like there's the fact that you can't even like there's no day night cycle to even um you know evolve your EV like there's you kind of finish the game and there's no world to be lived in. They have the post game that is better than the originals, but there's just not that much to do after you beat the game. And I think like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, like in Soul Silver, I've just been collecting my apricorns every day. I have like over 20 of each apricorn ball. I have a lot of those the siblings that show up in random parts throughout the map. I've been getting most of those items. I think I have a couple more to get. All right, we got return. That is huge. But I think we wait till everybody likes me a little bit more. But you know, now let's get on Badoo because that's just gonna be. Yeah, I can't. Infestation would be a pretty cool move to teach somebody, but can't do it yet. All right, so let's get on Babs and Badoo because you know they gotta love me. I'm a nice guy. I only beat them when they you know step out of line. All right, let's give it to Badoo. Honestly, we should just do Pidgey. Pidgey, I actually don't think we need it with. I think 2 returns, because, I mean, I guess they won't be fainting, so they actually really won't have any reason to dislike me, which is nice. Alright, so, who are these people? I didn't even read the dialogue. What do we got here? Strange children greeting me as I walk in. Alright, and this is just, you know, where you get overwhelmed because there's so much city to explore. I will say, I was a little flabbergasted exploring this for the first time. I thought it was pretty cool. I won't say it's my favorite city. I think I like Castelia City a little bit better um, in Gen 5. However, this game, like, they really, you can tell they put a lot of effort into this. Oh, wow. I forgot that the music was the same and like ZA used the original music. I'm getting nostalgia for ZA now, which is crazy because like that's not even my favorite game. I go as far as to say it's a Legend ZA might be I 100%ed it, but I it is very low on the list for me. I think like it does some cool stuff. I think it's like probably a pretty fun shiny hunting game. But all right, what are we dying to? Double battle meal. All right, I don't think I want to do this because I don't want to. Oh, so they even had the restaurants in this. Okay, it's pretty cool. I'll give it that. Like, I didn't realize how many references to Gen 6 that ZA was making. I might be due for a revisit after I play a little bit of this game. Because it's already cool to just to see the music that is the same. Let's talk to this person. Yeah, the music is making me feel a little nostalgic. It is funny, but so I think it's easy to say Arceus has the best music of all the games. I hear some people say Johto's music is the best. I don't know if I agree with that. I like it. I think there's a lot of iconic tracks, but I don't think there's a signature track. Maybe Ekritik, but like other than that, I'm not really thinking of like music in Gen 2. I think Sinnoh has great music. I think it, the little lullaby dreaminess is just really comforting, and I think it achieved a vibe that is memorable throughout that game, which I think that's what you want in the music. Gen 5 I love. It might be, I don't think it's my favorite gen, but I think I consider it the best gen. I Music is fine, but it's not um, anything that I actually like remember. Where did that guy go? I'm not reading any dialogue. I cannot talk and read at all. I should probably just be saying the dialogue out loud so I can internalize it. Because that guy disappeared, and I feel like there's something I should probably, I'm gonna have to go find him. All right, what's this? Ah, don't speak to me out of the blue. My heart beats so fast that I may fall in love with you. Are you like an adult with a job and you're saying that to a 12-year-old child? A little weird. Why don't you take a seat? Take a seat right over here. Catch a predator reference. All right. Okay. And I'm kind of afraid to do any of the. I can't go in there. It's kind of annoyingly difficult. Okay, you got to use the rollerblades. That's what they don't tell you. All right, now let's go. Let's go get my starter. We're gonna have to do a poll as a post because we don't have enough people in chat to decide that, but have to generate some hype for this run. All right, and then did they just give me starter right away? All right, let's go up. This is cool too. This looks familiar compared to the lab that's in ZA. If I was more nostalgic for this gen, I probably would have liked ZA even more. But overall, it's just a forgettable game for me. Arceus wins the Legends. Like, there's definitely things that were objectively improved upon in ZA, but they just missed on the vibe overall. And I think that's what Arceus it just hit a home run with, is just the sounds, the music, and it's funny because like while I think it's stupid that you only get Lumio City for ZA, I think it's a pretty fun place to explore overall. And what if they if they just created some outer barriers that you get to a little bit outside the city with a little bit different environments, I think it would have been a much more highly thought of game. All right, so we're gonna save here. We're gonna wrap this up. I need to put a poll on decide which starter I should take, but hopefully I can get some feedback there. But thank you to all the viewers, and I will talk to you another time. See you.